Welcome back to the Love is Blind series based on the Netflix series Love is Blind, and this is my commentary on episode 3 with 5 major points. And the first point is, we all know this sentiment that we should care less about what people look like because it's what's on the inside that matters, and this arises in episode 3. And of course I think that's really good, though I think we all know most people aren't basing their first interaction with a person or desire to have interaction on the content of their character, because you don't know their character. The first thing that draws you to a person is usually something physical and also something energetic, right, that may draw you to a person. There are a lot of beautiful people in the world, but physical beauty is not enough. We know we should be looking for people with beautiful character because we all want to be good. We all want to know good people. What good is it, though, to have a beautiful person in your life whose attitude you can't stand or you can't support? We've all met people who are very beautiful on the outside, but ugly on the inside, and their inner ugliness or turmoil was repelling, right? So, the second point from episode 3 of Love is Blind. It's clear that a lot of people are looking for love without healing the hurts of their past, and that's a mistake. Why is healing important? Because whatever scars you bring from past relationships are only going to resurface in the next relationship, and that's a poison to the well-being of the new relationship, which you are hoping will succeed. You and your past scars play a major role in why your relationships are not successful. Seek healing. It's easy to just want to jump to the next excitement, whatever that might mean for you. But if you're not whole, if you're not going through a healing process, then you're going to end up experiencing a lot of the same emotions. How do you heal? There are many healing modalities, and many of them involve positive communication. This means positive talk, some kind of conversation that brings out something good. This could also be positive journaling, meaning let's discuss what went wrong, let's reach some level of self-realization. How can I do this better? What were the good things that I did do? Am I actually ready to move forward into another relationship or not? There are other modalities that involve physiological awareness and adaptation, because the body has a way of storing stress and trauma. And this is a big one that many people ignore. It's the body is trying to communicate to you that it's holding on to certain things, and it's even telling you who is probably good and who's not so good for you, but you don't know how to listen. This is where a life and love coach like myself can help you navigate the healing process and how to interact with other people. The third point, love is powerful, but if either person has not awakened to self-love, the power of love will be lacking in the relationship. How can you have love for someone else if you do not first have it for yourself? You can have some version of love, but will it be the complete whole thing, or will it be, I don't know, some kind of sick or rundown or broken down version? The fourth point, don't feel dumb for choosing someone who is emotionally unavailable. Being emotionally available is a strength. It is not a weakness, even if things go wrong. Being emotionally unavailable is the true weakness. If you knew you were emotionally available, then be proud of yourself. Be happy for yourself and wish the best for the other person who wasn't ready, even though they thought they were, even though they told you that they were. You don't have to feel bad. There's still something to see positively in this about who you were and how you showed up. Did you show up well? Did you express love well? If not, learn from the situation and give them the space they need, since they decided they weren't ready. Give them their space so they can move on and learn as well. The final point. Someone said in episode 3 of Love is Blind, I want someone to love me for me. And that's a really, really nice sentiment. Now, the question I have for you, who are you? Okay? If the statement is, I want someone to love me for me. So now the question is, who are you? If you can't definitively answer that, you have some things to sort out. You have to be able to recognize who you are to know whether or not someone is actually loving you for who you are. That is a big topic, a big discussion that we need to open up. To conclude, can you really fall in love with someone you've never seen before? Can you really fall in love with someone you've never sat next to and looked in the eyes? Can you really fall in love with someone you've never shared a meal with before? Or are you falling in love with the romantic version of them that you created in your head? Can you develop a deep affectionate connection with that person? Well, I say, of course you can. That doesn't necessarily mean you're ready to live your life together, which is the whole idea behind the series Love is Blind. They commit to one another in engagement, and then in the weeks following, there may or may not be a marriage ceremony. Relationships can be confusing, but love is not confusing. Find love and the relationship will come. Email me at THVTV@protonmail.com for my free ebook, The Truth About Love. My name is Lance Howard, life and love coach, author, recording artist, and public speaker.